The process of raising free-range egg-laying chickens begins long before a single egg is collected, starting with the careful selection of high-performing breeds such as Isa Brown, Lohman Brown, or Highline Brown, all of which are prized for their calm temperament, resilience against disease, and consistent egg-laying capacity of over 300 eggs annually. Once day-old chicks arrive at the farm via climate-controlled transport, each one undergoes a thorough vitality assessment to ensure uniformity, alertness, and healthy feathering. Any chicks showing signs of deformity or weakness are gently separated for further observation. These chicks are then placed in brooder units maintained at 32 to 35 degrees Celsius with the help of infrared radiant heaters, while soft ambient lighting helps reduce stress. Their environment is carefully prepared with kiln-dried pine shavings, chosen for their high absorbency and cleanliness. Nutrition is a priority from day one. Starter mash is specially formulated with 20 to 22% protein, a blend of grains like corn and wheat, essential minerals, probiotics, and omega-3 fatty acids to promote robust early development. Nipple drinkers supply clean, cool water, with staff inspecting the flow every 30 minutes to ensure constant access. Health monitoring is routine. Farm workers observe behavior, droppings, and food intake daily, while critical vaccinations, such as Merrick's and Newcastle disease, are administered during the first week. Soiled bedding is spot cleaned daily and fully replaced weekly to maintain optimal hygiene. Over time, brooder heat is gradually reduced until chicks can tolerate ambient temperatures, at which point, usually by 4 to 6 weeks, they are moved to the main poultry house. This new housing is raised 40 to 60 cm above the ground on sturdy supports, featuring ventilated mesh or composite flooring that keeps feet dry and allows droppings to fall through onto automated manure conveyors. The structure is outfitted with smart ventilation systems, including ridge vents, side vents, and exhaust fans that balance airflow and regulate indoor temperature. Roofs are insulated with polystyrene panels or reflective sheets to minimize heat fluctuations. Pop holes on the south or east-facing sides allow sunlight in and connect to safe outdoor mesh runs, gradually introducing hens to open-air foraging. Once acclimated, birds are given daily access to pasture by 5 to 6 weeks of age. Doors open as early as 7 a.m., and hundreds of hens spill out onto grassy fields that are rotated every 4 to 6 weeks to prevent overgrazing and the buildup of parasites. Natural enrichment such as dust bathing areas, shaded huts, and scattered grains encourage exploration and natural foraging behavior. This active lifestyle results in stronger muscles, healthier bone structure, and dramatically reduces stress-induced behaviors like feather pecking. Enrichment tools like peck blocks and mirrors help occupy their time indoors, while automated counters at entry points track how many birds exit and return, flagging any discrepancies immediately for welfare inspection. Inside the coop, each nesting box is shared by 12 to 14 hens and is softly lined with straw or synthetic fiber mats. The nesting system is sloped so that freshly laid eggs gently roll onto a refrigerated conveyor belt that minimizes breakage and preserves quality. Eggs pass through a candling machine, where a beam of light scans for internal defects like blood spots, cracks, or unusually thin shells. Only flawless eggs continue forward into grading machines that sort them by size, from extra large to small, as well as shell strength and yolk quality. Eggs destined for the market are packed into clean, traceable cartons of 6, 10, or 12, labeled with the production date, lot number, and certifications. confirming their free-range origin. Meanwhile, under the coop, manure is dropped onto a conveyor belt that transports it to sealed storage or composting units. The compost is scientifically managed, turned for aeration, monitored for moisture content, and heat-treated to kill off pathogens, before being recycled as farm fertilizer or used in renewable energy systems like biogas digesters. Runoff from the litter or cleaning process is filtered through vegetative buffer strips or artificial wetlands to prevent environmental contamination. Throughout this extensive and tightly managed process, animal welfare remains central. The hens live enriched, low-stress lives where natural instincts are honored, ranging, dust bathing, foraging, and sunbathing daily. This ethical approach not only improves the well-being of the flock but also enhances the nutritional value of the eggs. Free-range hens lay eggs with darker yolks richer in omega-3 fatty acids and vitamin E. This active lifestyle results in stronger muscles, healthier bone structure, and dramatically reduces stress-induced behaviors like feather pecking. Enrichment tools like peck blocks and mirrors help occupy their time indoors, while automated counters at entry points track how many birds exit and return, flagging any discrepancies immediately for welfare inspection. Once acclimated, birds are given daily access to pasture by 5 to 6 weeks of age. Doors open as early as 7 a.m., and hundreds of hens spill out onto grassy fields that are rotated every 4 to 6 weeks to prevent overgrazing and the buildup of parasites. Natural enrichment such as dust bathing areas, shaded huts, and scattered grains encourage exploration and natural foraging behavior. Every stage, from chick rearing to egg collection and packing, is documented through rigorous traceability systems and biosecurity protocols, ensuring that the consumer receives a safe, high-quality, and humanely produced product that reflects modern sustainable farming practices at their best.